Hello, welcome to Lanmoutarot. This is a general reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the third week of July. My goodness. Indeed, third week of July 2019. We'll be using the Deviant Tarot and the Cosmic Tarot for clarification. Here we go, Virgo. Spirit, what message, guidance do you have for Virgo friends? What happened here? We have the Ace of Pentacles that jumped out for you. Very great. Auspicious energy for you, Virgo. Okay. Offer of solid, grounded, abundant new beginning. And here we go. And this time we are cutting the card, okay? I've been letting it fly, but we are cutting it this time. And we have here the Three of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. My goodness, Virgo, so many like air energy all around for you. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles. So we started with that Ace of Pentacles that jumped out. So that was the offer. So there was an offer that was on the table here. And now we have the Two of Pentacles. So now you're waiting out, trying to decide whether you want to accept that offer or not. But it seems you're coming, if this is a love situation that offer was about, like a new beginning in a love situation, you have your back turned to each other here. Okay? The two of you, he's looking to the left, she's looking to the right with her bloody swords. Literally, the sword is bloody. Look at the feet of that King of Swords. This is just like, this is not happy energy, okay? He's standing tall in his power, in his ego. Like, I know everything. I'm the man. I'm the king. I say who. I say where. I say when. And, right? And he has like a little devil here, like a baby devil with the lips sewn. That's basically playing with the globe, playing with the world. He's almost like he's really taking on that devil energy. He's not afraid of that devil energy. He's playing with it. He's entertaining it. Okay? And here is the Queen of Swords in her full I'm the woman. I say who, when, and where, and I'm not gonna let you mess with me. And I'm willing to use my sword. And oops, I just did. The tip of that sword there is bloody. Blood on the floor. We can't even see what happened there. My goodness. So the King of Swords is a king that's use the intellect, right? He's very smart. He's a studied king. He knows his stuff. He's not afraid to make decisions. So is the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is also very decisive. She's not afraid to take sudden decisions and cut people that needs to be cut off, like we see here. Okay, and she tends to be a little bit cold compared to the other queen. Like, she will be the divorcee. So for some of you here, you may be dealing in a situation where, especially a romantic situation, where there was a lot of toxic energy. A lot of toxic energy. The first card that we pulled was the Three of Swords. The swords are coming from her back, right? And we have the heart shape there, right there on the chest, to show that it was a blow to the heart. It caused real heartbreak. And we have three legs. That lady has three legs to show it was a three-party situation. It was a three-legged stool. This wasn't a partnership of two. Between those two people, this king and that Queen of Swords that have their backs turned to each other, was that little devil here that was playing around with their world, that was playing around with what was going on in their household. And it seems like it was him that was, if it was a masculine energy that was playing around, in your case, Virgo, because he's looking at that third party situation, and she's looking over there, walking away from all of this mess. And the devil energy is right there with him. It's right there in front of him. My gosh, I feel like I need to sage some more here for you, Virgo. What's going on, Virgo? And some of you here, today you are dealing with a, fire. It's either you are dealing with an air sign. Clearly, it's all air. Swords energy on the table right now. Besides that card of like waiting things out. Someone juggling, balancing things out. And the Rider Waite, the Two of Pentacles is a juggler card. Someone was juggling here. There was a real offer from the universe, a grounded offer from the universe of a beautiful something, auspicious, a new beginning. And it seems like someone went out of the way to mess it up. And it seems like there's no regret either. Hold on, we have spillage everywhere. Dude. Alright, here we go. My goodness, that was what fell on the floor. And it was in reverse. The Tower. Your house is upside down. This three-party situation has turned your house, your world upside down. It's coming strong. The shakeup is coming fast and it's coming strong. More Swords energy. Princess of Swords. That came up with that pile. That was the only one facing up. But however, though, you're coming to a new level of understanding about all of these things. You're coming into your full power here. You're not going to let emotion ride you, Virgo. You are really learning the lessons that need to learn from this Tower situation, from coming into the knowing of this is going on, of what has been going on right under your nose, okay? The big reveal here, it's going to come out quite suddenly, but you're going to learn from it. Out of this muddy water, out of this whole mess, it's going to come clarity and truth for you. Because we see the sun here coming from underneath the clouds. I don't know if you can see it. It seems the image is not clear enough. Let's adjust the light a little bit here. Is that better? So you see the sun coming from underneath the clouds. And here the sword as well is coming from a lotus flower. The lotus flower grows in muddy water. Yes, it's a symbol of peace, of rejuvenation, of higher consciousness and all of that. But it starts from a place of just like most people you would look down to, right? It starts from a mess, from a muddy water, and it grows out to be this beautiful, clean flower that we all learn to respect. And it does it over and over and over and over and over again. So this is what you're learning here. Having learned those lessons, it's going to really bring you from things that were hiding behind the clouds, things that you're not paying attention to. If your head was in the clouds, and you're going to grow from that mess. What's going to come out is your real truth and clarity. And real communication as well. To learn to communicate what are your needs. To use your swords. To cut people off, to demand the respect. The Wheel of Fortune. Time is up, mister. This was karmic. The Wheel of Fortune, it talks about fate and karma. It's the Wheel of Fortune. It's also a 10. It's the Wheel of Fortune here that's underneath, clarifying the King of Swords. That was his karma. He has his karma coming for him. Let's see here. Let me see. So we have Aries, so that would be Pisces. No. Pisces. Oh. These cards are just jumping out for you every which way. And they're all coming out. Each card that jumps out for you, I don't shuffle my card in reverse. But if they come out in reverse, I read them as such. So each card that come out for you so far in reverse. This is the Two of Wands. No, the Five of Wands. Disagreement. Conflict. Okay, of course there will be conflict and disagreement if you have a third-party situation happening right there, and I feel like it's happening right there, and by right there I feel like it's happening right there in your household, like it's somebody that you know, perhaps it's someone that is family, it's a close friend, somebody, it's happening right there underneath, under your nose. Yes, there's real conflict. The fight's gonna break through, because the time is up. This cannot go on. Once you come into the knowing of this happening, you're gonna, all hell is gonna break loose here. Some clarification on the Queen of Swords. Clarification of the Queen of Swords. There's no other way to read this, okay? Like, this is just what it is. I'm sorry. This is just what it is. Clarification on the Queen of Swords, Spirit. Clarification on the Queen of Swords. And we have that beautiful ace. That start. Oh, my goodness. This card just flew and knocked down my... Along the side here, you cannot see. I have my chakra sticks lined up. And it flew and dropped my my root chakra. Two of Pentacles. Again, that's the card that came out for you. Two of... Needing to find your... Needing to ground yourself. That's what knocked down the root chakra. We talked about finding your ground. Being grounded. And we have the Two of Pentacles twice now. And he's stepping into this stone quite carefully, creating a figure 8. And there's a serpent nearby. It's almost like that infinity symbol, right? There's a sailboat behind with the yin and yang symbol. Light, dark. It's moving though. It's in the water. Balancing of energy, duality. That's what's behind you. The emotional part. It's in the water. It's moving. You're standing in that on the ground, barefooted, right foot forward, and on top of you and on your chest are the Two Pentacles, creating again that figure 8, just like on the ground. So your heart, the fight for your heart, the healing that needs to happen for your heart place, for your heart chakra, has to do with your root chakra, has to do with you grounding yourself. To heal your emotions, to find balance emotionally after this, you have to find your grounding. You have to ground yourself. And another way to see this is, if these are the Two Pentacles that are on the ground here, you have to step on top of that juggler. You have to conquer that juggler. Because the Two of Pentacles also denotes like juggling. Someone not wanting to make a decision, or waiting things out ad infinitum. And for some of you, because it's created that infinity symbol, it may be a situation that has been going on for a while. Okay? Seven of Wands. Needing to find the strength and courage to fight your enemies. Okay? We don't see the people. We just see the attacks. We see the ones that are coming at him. And here he is, strong, lean, courageous, fighting from all directions. All those people wanting to cause trouble, all the people coming at him, he's fighting them. This is all disagreements. Here there are two people. Here we don't see. Now there's more enemies. There are two people and 5 wands. Two people find the 5 wands. Somehow there are enemies coming from at the woodwork, holding all those wands, flying in the air or sending them, but standing tall. He's standing tall. Even if it's your she, this person, you standing tall. You're really trying to ground yourself, to find your to ground yourself and to find your strength to deal with this situation. I didn't even need to take any clarification. This is clear as day here. What happens next for Virgo, Spirit? What happens next for Virgos? And especially for those of you that are dealing with an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. My goodness, you are going through it. But before this is over, you're going to make sure that go through it too. You're going to fight for yourself. And here we go. This is the Ace of Pentacles that jumped before. And it's fell right there into that Two of Pentacles. There is a new beginning here that needs to happen, okay? It's as if the universe wants to show you the whole picture. If you have not been paying attention to what's been happening right there underneath your nose, the universe is saying, hey, Virgo, enough of this. That's happened. That's what the Tower is right there. Enough of this. This is what's been going on. Now this is time to put an end to this, to find your ground, to walk away with your head held high. Okay? Do not let anyone like mess with your dignity, with your good name, your reputation. We are offering you something new. What else flew with this? The King of Cups. And by the way, it was the King of Wands at the bottom. So there's 2 King of Swords here and a King of Cups. So there's three king right now on this table. So for a lot of you, it may not be a romantic situation. For some of you, there is a real fight happening here. Perhaps it's between members of a household. It's between family members, okay? Between siblings, this fight is happening. And it's about something that's very valuable here. That's how we started this reading. That Ace of Pentacles jumped out from the Deviant Moon. And here, it didn't come out again. I put it back because we had not cut the cards. He came out again from the Cosmic deck. All this fighting, all this disagreement, this Tower moment, all of this pain, this sorrow, this 3 of Swords being pushing to the back. This is about something that's very valuable. It is all about this Ace of Pentacles. It may be a love situation. This may be the ring, the engagement ring. This may be about a house, building, a business, something that deals with like perhaps even inheritance. But it's something that's valuable, and it's something that is of this material world. It's not just about that. It's not just about the love or an emotion. It's about like that ring. It's about that commitment. It's about, that person. Okay? It's about that house. It's about that job offer. It's a real fight. There's like a real sense of competition and people that are willing to backstab other people in order to get to their means, to get to their way. And I always see that King of Cups as the ultimate player. The way he's like smiling with his eyes, like half smiling, you can't really tell. It's like giving you just a little bit, but not too much. And he's looking to the side, right? He's looking to the side here. And we have that King of Swords again. Virgo, wherever it is that you're dealing with here, and for some of you, especially if you're the feminine energy, you may have to cut your losses and go. It's very unhealthy. This is not a good environment. If some of you, this is a work situation for you, there is way too much competition. If you're fighting for a position or for a promotion or something like that, there is way too much competition. This is things about to get bloody. Okay? People are willing to stab each other in the back. And it's people are willing to use devilish energy, negative energy to win. People are willing to use their sword. Blood's going to come out in order for them to win. Because the fight here is over something that's very valuable. And it's not just an imaginary fight. It's a real fight. Okay? Whatever that Ace of Pentacles is, it's causing some real trouble in your world. Decide for yourself what it is. And know that and ask yourself, is it worth it? Is it worth it to create the enemies in my own house, to use negative entities, to use physical blow to hurt people, to cause heartbreak, to cause physical injury? Like, we have it all here. Fight, disagreement, arguments, we have it all here. Okay? Oh, that's what we need to come out. Flame over. Love yourself first. That's the card that came out for you. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. How many times do I say it? You're not going to let anyone to play with you, to mess with your dignity. If this is a love situation, you need to cut yourself out of this situation. And I see you already have your back turned. And at the bottom of the deck was past life relationships. You have known each other before. Clearly, this is not about someone coming from if it's not from a previous lifetime. This is about a relationship with somebody you already know. Those people that this is going on with, this disagreement, this toxic situation, this fight, these are people that are close to you. These are people that you know very well. Oh my. We have 2 that came out. I was going to put it back. They want me to keep it. Okay, so we keep them. At the bottom of the deck was Mary Magdalene. And it says, teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. So if it's you pursuing, especially if you're trying to start a new business and you have partners or anything like that, or you're trying to get that promotion because you have a vision for what you want this position to do or what you want to do, they're telling you to basically fight for it. Follow your calling. The 2 cards jumped out for you though, and it's okay. I feel like going through this, you need all the answers that you need. This is from the Keepers of the Light. Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. And we have Cernunnos. I don't think I've ever pulled this card in a reading yet. Life Force. Express your divine passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. So there's a whole thing here with like expressing yourself and the gifts that you have. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Share your gifts. And with Mary Magdalene, we have like you have something important to share. So whatever it is that you're fighting with for this blessing, this thing of value, I feel that's that gift, that's that passion, that's that thing that you really want to push for. If you really want to share with the world, you feel like that's your life purpose, right? Your driving passion. Express your driving passion. That's it's yours. You know it. Okay? And it seems like you're gonna go all the way till the end to fight for it. So I don't know. This is like, and I feel like it's different message from different people, from the love situation to from the beginning to this spiritual message. So really apply this message from spirit to your life as it applies. But for you, Virgo, this is the earth energy. You have the ace in the 2 of pentacles right there at the very beginning of the suit, that you're at the beginning phase of the journey. And everything else that's coming at you, we have the king of cups, 2 king of swords, the queen of swords. It's like princess of swords. Everything else is kind of like further along to where they're going. And it's like, here you come, like that's something new that you want to get started. And you have to fight very hard to push forward, to realize it, to make it come true, for it to be accepted, for you to expand, for you to create whatever it is. Okay? And I'm sending you a lot of healing energy and a lot of like wishing you a lot of strength, have you deal with that. And it seems like you have a lot of you're going to have help from across, because you're dealing with something here like it's like you have a mission to accomplish. This new beginning that you're trying to do, it's not just from you, from your mind. It's a new beginning that's being offered from the universe, that's being handed to you. And all these obstacles and all this fighting and all these people coming at you, it seems like you're going to overcome them, because you have a life force energy with you here. Okay? And if this is a romantic situation, this is not the case. You need to love yourself first and to not allow anyone to disrespect you, to play with your dignity. Yes, it's someone you've known before, and it seems like the situation has gone on before. We have that 2 of Pentacles with that figure 8 showing that infinity symbol. But you're coming to a greater clarity and a greater understanding about all of this, and you're finding your strength. This is not the strength card. This is like the minor kind of version. It's you doing. It's you. Your own will, your own strength that is pushing through, okay, to overcome all of these people. And I'm sending you a lot of healing energy and a lot of love. And come back next week. Hopefully we have this energy here has passed you on the other side of it. And as always, remember, love is the only answer. Thank you so much, Virgo. Bye.